Welcome to this chapter, Music Discovery and Selection. How to find trending music. And we're going to work through this in stages because I want to shout out that the music trending on social media can hit later in the various playlists that are available worldwide. But I kind of want to cover everything today. So for the latest and newest and fastest trending music, we're going to hop on over to TikTok. And I'll show you where the lists are that matter most to me personally within dance music. So when you open TikTok and you press the little plus, and then you press on sound, when you scroll down you see the various playlists. And so for me, one thing that's important is the hashtag electronic music playlist. And there you will see all the latest and trending in electronic music. Now, for instance, if we take the Alan Walker Heart Over Mind and Dea, the important thing to do here is to see if this is really trending. And so how you can find this and see in how many videos this is being used. You head on over to the For You screen, head on back to the For You screen, and you tap the search icon. And then you press Heart Over Mind, Alan Walker, it shows up. And then when you hit sounds, you will see right under the title, it's been used currently in 215K videos. This means it's a trending one. So when we go back to that playlist, what I love doing is to just browse through here and see what I love. If there's anything, for instance, Maupi, dress code or whatever, press it, you save it, or you note it. And just to emphasize that within TikTok, it's the newest and latest and trending you can find there. And speaking of TikTok, later in the course I'll explain to you how to make super fast mixes, especially for TikTok. So now you know what's trending, but what is trending amongst the DJs? What are the big DJs playing currently? And the website I love going to for this is 1001 Tracklists. So when you're on the site, you look onto the left side, you see most viewed track lists. Well, number 1, Martin Garrix show. Number 2, Tiesto, and you can just press on it. And then you will see what Tiesto played at Chasing Sunsets in Cabo in Mexico. And what I like about this as well is that when you see the save button, it kind of signifies how popular a title is and how many people are into it. And so it's as easy as pressing one of these titles, see how it sounds, save the titles, and then when you cross-reference it to say what Martin Garrix played on the Martin Garrix show, sometimes you'll see titles that are being played by various DJs, and so then you can be rest assured that this is a popular track and that a lot of people are playing out right now. A super handy tool on 1001 track lists is the charts as well. So when you scroll down all the way to the left, you can see top newcomer tracks, top overall tracks, trending tracks. It is absolutely worth to browse through here as well and see if you can cross-reference tracks over there. Truly a treasure of what's going on in the club circuit right now. Let's talk about Spotify. Worth to mention is that I just look at the various biggest playlists around, the biggest global playlists around. And for me personally, I love looking at the Mint playlist, which is just a collection of what's globally going on and trending. Mint is specifically dance related as well. And the other list I love checking out by Spotify is Dance Rising. So Dance Rising in my mind is kind of like a bubbling under type of playlist where if something does really well, it'll evolve to the flagship playlist Mint. And so I love browsing through these two on Spotify. I think it's important to emphasize buying music. And in a lot of these lists and these trending lists, you only get the short versions of the tracks that are being played out right now. Where you can find the extended versions, where I go to is beatport.com. And what I love doing in Beatport, so apart from looking at the tracks that I just noted from the socials and from 1001 track list, what I love doing as well is just to browse through the top 10, the Beatport top 10, and actually viewing the top 100 tracks and just having a browse there and see what I can add to my crate there. And you can absolutely find some popular gems over here as well. Talking about buying music, another good resource is Apple Music, and specifically the iTunes store within Apple Music. So when you open up the app and you hover to the right side of the window, you see 3 options. So instead of Apple Music, go to iTunes store. Then you can just type in the title you want or you are looking for, and then there's the price and the buy button right there. So absolutely still a good resource for getting your music and being able to download your music and putting it on your USB drive. What I do want to emphasize when you go through all of these lists and find all of these trending tracks is that you not adhere to just buying the top 30 of what's going on and think, oh, that is okay. What I want you to do is to focus on the tracks that you love. Say out of the top 30 you like 5 tracks, then feel free to just buy those 5 tracks and look for other stuff in between that you really like. I think an important part of DJing is taste making, and it has always been. So I kind of want you to find the unheard of gems that are unknown, but that you discover and play out and try and woo the crowd with that. And this will give you your own character as a DJ.